What is up, everybody? Going to be doing a little bit of a stream here today, obviously. We're going to be setting up my new gaming rig. Man, it has been a long time coming. I've been saving up some money for this. I have been kind of selling off some things for this for my previous gaming PC, which is why I don't really do much gaming anymore. It was just getting a little bit too old for the games I was playing. And so I was able to put together some gift cards from Christmas, some funds from Christmas and stuff like that, as well as, like I said, selling some things from my old rig. And I decided, because I am currently on crutches, currently can't walk too much, that a desktop is not the route I wanted to go. So I didn't go to Best Buy. I got this delivered. I can't drive right now. So I picked up an Acer Helios 16S AI. Acer Helios Neo 16S AI. It's got a really long name. So we're going to be unboxing this in today's video. I don't have a space big enough here at my desk or anywhere really with my camera to use my other camera to get like a top-down shot or anything of unboxing it. So we're just going to have the face shot right here. And I do have my capture card set up so I can plug into it and we can get all the setup and stuff like that on the stream. I've got a couple Best Buy gift cards too. I'm probably going to buy Flight Simulator 2024, 5? I thought it was 24, but I thought it came out in 25. I don't know. The newest Flight Simulator, whatever it is. I have not played it yet. I have the 2020 version, I think it is. A Flight Simulator, and I really like that game. I know the launch of the other one was kind of rocky when it came out, so I never bought it. And like I said, my PC was kind of getting up there in age, especially graphics wise. So it wasn't really something I really wanted to play on there because it's a very graphically intense game. You know, I was still able to play my basic stuff like my truck simulator and stuff like that, which we'll be doing on here too, but now I'll be able to play, you know, the biggest thing about buying a laptop is not necessarily playing on the go, but because I can't really walk and get around too well right now, I'm having all these bone issues, is being able to play in my room and not have to be here at my desk. Okay, it turns out that was a shipping box. And that is the regular box, so I might be able to actually, you know, let me get the camera real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna scoot over here in this chair and get my DJI camera. It's at my other desk. Let me make some room real quick here on this side. I kind of wish it was that other box because I had to like crutch and get this up the stairs, and it's not necessarily the most fun time. Now you're gonna have to ignore the cup sticking on this side of my desk. I usually don't record here, but due to the physical limitations of my leg and the size of this desk, I don't usually record here, but we're going to have to use this spot for said unboxing. So let me turn this on real quick and get it set up. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we will try. Let me get the camera adjusted here. All right, let's see what we can see. Let me get this camera on. Oof, that is really noticeable on camera. Yeah, ignore this. This is more my like work surface than it is my recording surface, but let's go ahead and get the computer over here. As you can see, it's quite large. This is a 16-inch, by the way. So it is the 16S, which I think they said S means like slim. Spec-wise, Intel Core Ultra 9, 275HX, 16-inch OLED, 240 hertz, DCI P3 100% DDS display with the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti 12 gig of video memory, and then 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6400 megahertz regular memory. That is upgradable to up to 64, so it does have upgradable slots. I did see on Best Buy that it is 2 slots, and they're both taken by 16 gig each RAM sticks. So if you want to upgrade to 64, you have to do 32 and 32. And it gives you, let's see, it is Wi-Fi 7 and Wi-Fi 6E with Bluetooth and 1 terabyte of storage. So pretty decent specs. The last gaming laptop I had was a ROG, and I believe, I mean, it was a good laptop. Nothing wrong with it or anything. But I believe it was like a 13-inch or 14-inch. It was not OLED. The OLED one was much more expensive when I bought that. So I did not end up getting the OLED one. And this one was only like $100 more than the other one I was looking at. And this one had OLED. It had the Ultra 9, Intel Ultra 9 processor. And it was 5070 Ti over the regular 5070. So I was like, you know, long term, this is going to be replacing my desktop. So let me just go ahead and get what, the best one they've got. And I heard the Ultra 9, I think that's like the comparable to the i9 back in the day, which is what my desktop had. I haven't really done much PC stuff in a while. I do more phone stuff and Apple like stuff now. I basically use my Mac all the time. So I'm not really well versed anymore on like the Intel processor lineup or anything like that. I don't know if we're opening this upside down. I think it's didn't realize the top lifted up. So we're gonna see. You can't hear me. You should be able to hear me. Let me check the audio. Yeah, I can hear me. There definitely is sound. I can move the mic over real quick. Closer to where the box is. All right, you guys aren't gonna be able to see too much because the camera's not tall enough to really have me open this box all the way under my monitor here. Here's the inside. We've got the Predator Premium Service. The top of the box is literally resting on the gimbal for the my camera. 1-year limited warranty as well as 24/7 access to dedicated support. Specializes in the Predator brand, so that's cool. Premium service there for their premium gaming laptop line. One thing we will have to look at here, it kind of lost focus. Oop, it freaked out because the gimbal protection kicked in because I was resting the box on it, like I said. I'll try to get a lot of this. I'm going to try to take these bits out of the box. I got it resting on the gimbal again, so it's going to freak out. All right, we've got the computer itself. I'm going to try not to... Hold on, camera. Hold the box. Hold the box. Okay. I wouldn't do this right here if I could, walk, but I can't, so I'm gonna have to do this right here. We've got other paperwork in a folder there. And again, sorry, hit the mic. Excuse the raggedy setup. Like I said, I have a broken femur right now, so I can't walk. So this is not where I usually make videos. I don't know what's in that. We've got the computer right here. Wow, that box is way larger than it needed to be for this this computer. We're gonna take off the little sleeve, and we've got little bits of. Is that on the inside? I guess you have to open that to pull it off. We've got little protection bits over their logo, of course. Hey, the mic volume is good. I need to increase your speaker volume. My mic, I have the audio monitor up, and I'm peaking right in the yellow. So I just checked my audio on my. Yeah, I can. Everything's good with the audio from my end. It's probably gonna echo here in a second too. Everything's good with the audio from my end. All right, so we're gonna pop this lid open here. Take that out. Keyboard's pretty nice. Take these bits off. Of course, it tore before the whole thing came off. Yeah, I don't know. You had to really like open it up to. The pull tab is on the outside. We have to open it to get it off. All right, we've got a button here. Not sure what that does because the power button is over there. Again, I do have my capture card set up, so we will plug it into that to see everything. I'm just gonna put more plastic right here. Take a look around the hardware real quick before I move it over here to plug it in, because the cord's on the other side. All right, we'll worry about that later. That's kind of dumb how they put that on there. All right, and then in this box, being a gaming laptop, I'm guessing you guys probably know what's in this giant box. We have the power brick, literally actually, you know, I saw some videos on YouTube. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. You got the AC end of the deal right there. Yeah, that's not terrible. I'd say it's probably a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds, pushing it. Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear me. Like I said, I can see my audio on my monitor, and it's peaking yellow. I mean, it's all the way up. And I check my sound on my own computer, and I can hear myself fine. Which Linux distro am I going to install? I'm not installing Linux. I'm keeping it with Windows. I'm going to install my games via Steam. I literally can't increase it by 20%. It's like at 90% right now. Like I can play my own audio. Like I've got my volume at half right now, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's not a me issue. I can't change the volume for you there. Sorry. It is completely normal on my end, on my phone and on my computer. So we've got this giant power brick here, giant power brick here. I'm not going to plug it in with this right this second. You can power it with a USB-C. I don't think you get full performance, but you do have the power jack on the back right there for the plug. And then you've got a Thunderbolt 4 and a regular USB-C right there. I believe the one with the lines under it is for power. On the side over here, you've got two USBs. The battery icon one will still be powered when the computer is asleep. And then on the left side, you have a headphone jack, USB-A, and an Ethernet port, which I'm going to be plugging in with this right now. What do you mean next video? What do you mean compare it to another video on YouTube? The computer or the audio? I mean, I can't compare my audio to another video on YouTube. My audio, I can see the decibel reading. That's the decibel reading is the actual volume. It's kind of irrelevant compared to other videos on YouTube. This computer was manufactured on 10/29/2025, so it has not been sitting in a store forever. We've got International Traveler's Warranty and a Planet 9 thing. I don't know what that is. But that's what was in there. And then we have FCC thing. And we have a description of the ports and everything on the computer. We have the screen. Wow, that's very descriptive there. So yeah, port 13. USB Type-C port with DC in, USB Type-C. So yeah, you can power it with that one. So that's what I'm plugging into. I'm just going to plug it into my Anchor power adapter doohickey real quick, because it does like 140, 200 watts or something like that. So hopefully it's enough juice to power us here without having to plug in that giant power brick, because I don't want to. So let's see what it does when we do this. I am plugging it into my capture card here in a second, so you'll be able to see it booting up and everything. And we'll get the Windows setup done. So let me plug it into my HDMI. I do like how the power... Oh man, did I unplug the wrong... Oh man. Hold on. You have to give me a second. That's DisplayPort. Gonna have to crutch over here real quick and plug in my other cable. I forgot my desktop uses DisplayPort and not HDMI, so I got to plug the HDMI into my capture card. All right, so I'm gonna scoop you up there for a second. Get these crutches back out. I knew that was going too easy. All right, plug it in there. Let me get back around. Nothing like having to do. Nothing like having to do a bunch of stuff on crutches. And what I mean, I guess the worst part is the fact you can't use your hands and stand with the crutch at the same time, really. All right, so we're plugged in. We're plugged in there. Let's see. Let's get plugged into. We're going to use Ethernet as well. All right, let's see if I can get this. We'll get the capture card here pulled up. Let me. Hey, Trent, how's it going? Don't see anything popping up yet. Let me switch inputs on the screen. Should come on the capture card first. Oh, there we go. It's doing its first boot little dealio. Looks like there we go. Okay, so the capture card has detected it. So now you guys can see. How's it going, everybody in the comments? Gotta love the first time Windows setup. Hey. Is this touchscreen? No, I don't think it was. I need to adjust the resolution once we get in. Good old Windows update. We just did this. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't think we were gonna have 3 years of Windows updates, so I'm probably gonna end. I'll end the setup stream here. I mean, everybody knows Windows setup and everything like that. So I'm going to get my some of my Steam games that I already have installed, and then I also want to get Flight Simulator, the new Flight Simulator. So I'll get that download. That's probably going to be a um, pretty large download too. So I'll get all that installed, and then maybe I'll do a stream later tonight with some of the new Flight Simulator gameplay. Because like I said, I have not played it. I have not played it before, so it'll be my first time playing the new one. So we'll try that on here. We can try out some of my other games as well and just see how they run on the Predator Helios Neo 16S AI. Really long name, but thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We'll have some more gaming videos here coming out now that I have, you know, a computer that is a little bit more decent at gaming than my older PC. We'll be doing some more gaming videos and stuff like that. And I've got the regular film content and some other videos lined up for that stuff as well. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.